Odinga ever attended any funeral ya supporter wake? Just tell me a single one, just one funeral that Raila Amolo Odinga has ever attended for his follower. Ati alikufa kwa maandamano, ati alikufa akitetea Raila Amolo Odinga. Never. Tell me one single funeral of his supporter that Raila Amolo Odinga maichangia. Eti akona matanga, he is coming from ghetto. And you know the people Raila Amolo Odinga is using, manze ni mayouths, manze wanateseka huko ghetto bana, ni watu wanapitia life. Ni watu wanaishi kwa manyumba za makaratasi hata hazina choo. Now, Raila Amolo Odinga, in every election cycle, he uses one strategy. Just one. Since 1997. And since I learned that this is the only strategy that works, since I knew that this is the only shortcut he can use to get to government, he has been employing this strategy every 5 years. He has been conning presidents every 5 years. He has been conning this country every 5 years using this one strategy. Number one, during the electioneering, Raila Amolo Odinga anauza hope to his followers. Anajiuza kama Messiah. Anawaambia yeye ndo anakuja kuwakomboa from zile shida ambazo wanapitia. Yeye ndo anakuja kuwakomboa from their own government that they have elected. Yeye ndo anakuja kuwasaidia kupunguza bei ya vitu, even though he doesn't have superpowers. And his fanatics, in one way or another, they believe in him. Kama watu wali believe Mackenzie, why not believe in Raila Amolo Odinga? Wanakuwa sold out. Wana believe that Raila Amolo Odinga is the Messiah. But sasa, there's one thing that people don't put to consideration. Besides Raila Amolo Odinga selling the message of hope, Raila Amolo Odinga also sells fear, and he also discredits the institution that has been mandated to carry out the elections. Every now and then, tukikaribia elections, like 1 month to elections, Raila Amolo Odinga ataanza kupiga kelele juu ya tume ya uchaguzi. Ataanza kusema that he has intelligence that elections are going to be stolen, nini, and our discredit. So and our discredit ahead of the elections, so that when Raila Amolo Odinga will be defeated, he will use that excuse zenye aliwaambia mapema. He prepared his supporters psychologically that his elections are going to be stolen, so that they can come out waandamani and die for his Messiah. He has been doing this. He did it in 1997 against Moi. He did it to Kibaki in 2007. He did it to Uhuru 2013. He did it in 2017. He is doing right now in 2023. Same strategy. Same playbook. Now my supporters wake, because they are sold out. I mean, if people can believe in Mackenzie, why not believe in Raila Amolo Odinga? If people can believe in Ezekiel and follow him, and sell their lands and follow him, and die that they want to see Jesus Christ, why not die for Raila Amolo Odinga? Because mna believe yeye ni mkombozi. Because some of you believe he's a Messiah. But the moment Raila Amolo Odinga gets an opportunity to get to government, just like the selfish Mackenzie, Ezekiel and other fake prophets, Raila Amolo Odinga kwanza anafikiria tumbo yake. Anaenda huko anajitetea yeye na maslahi yake. And then number 2 comes the interest of those people who funded him during the electioneering. Au ndio anapatia the opportunity number 2. Number 3, now family. If you talk about Ruth Odinga, she's a women rep. If you talk about Oburu Odinga, he's a senator. If you talk about Winnie Odinga, his daughter, she's now an MP, nominated MP. And then if you talk about Jaoka Odinga, the son of Oburu Odinga, is the youth leader in ODM in this Azimio thing. Yani relatives. I've just mentioned a few. We have not even mentioned Akina Midio. We have not mentioned his cousin here, who is the governor of Migori County. We have not mentioned Akina Ojamong, who are his brothers-in-law. So Raila Amolo Odinga, like all fake prophets, like any other conman, he uses you as his bargaining chips. Anakudanganya enda huko nje waandamane tushushe unga. But when they get to the table, they will not discuss about unga. Kwani in 2017 si alikuja akasema he wanted kufanya maandamano juu ya cost of living, also because his election was stolen, nini. But the moment they shook hands with Uhuru Kenyatta, ni wapi uliaisikia Raila Amolo Odinga akitetea wanyonge? Uliaisikia Raila Amolo Odinga wapi akitetea wanyonge? He shook hands with Uhuru Kenyatta, wakaplay their interest, akapatiwa pesa yake, akafuliziwa kwa kitu, akapatiwa karibu 10 billion, akaweka kwa mfuko, akapatiwa matenda. Kina Junet Mohammed made money, his daughters made money. Any opportunity gets it, he's thinking about his daughters. Even so, he was trying to force Rosemary Odinga to vie in Kibra, lakini because of pressure she even went blind. She's trying to maneuver in a way, one way or another, to try and fix Winnie Odinga to become the Azimio leader. Saizi asha nominate. The next thing, mndasikia akimnominate yeye atakuwa chairman wa ODM, and that's how she's going to be groomed. But what happens to those believers? What happens to the followers? What happens to the fanatics? Kuna wenye walishikwa juzi tu, hii jana wameshikwa, wamepelekwa kotini. Raila hajatuma hata lawyer mmoja kwenda kwa represent. They are rotting in jail because they believed in Raila Amolo Odinga, who is pursuing his own interest. What happened to those who died? What about their families? Has Raila Amolo Odinga ever attended any funeral ya supporter wake? Just tell me a single one, just one funeral that Raila Amolo Odinga has ever attended for his follower. Ati alikufa kwa maandamano, ati alikufa akitetea Raila Amolo Odinga. Never. Tell me one single funeral of his supporter that Raila Amolo Odinga maichangia. Eti akona matanga, he is coming from ghetto. And you know the people Raila Amolo Odinga is using, manze ni mayouths, manze wanateseka huko ghetto bana, ni watu wanapitia life. Ni watu wanaishi kwa manyumba za makaratasi hata hazina choo. Those are the people Raila Amolo Odinga is using. Achana hao nyako TikTok hapa, wengine wananitusi na wengine wako hapa YouTube kwa comments wananitusi. Hao hata huwezi uona maandamano hawa wanaandamana tu online. But the people, the real soldiers of Raila Amolo Odinga, the people who go to the maandamano, ni wale vijana wa Madhari, ni wale vijana wa Kibra, very poor people. Yani hata ajui kama atapata the next meal, and then this person is arrested, he can't even raise the cash bail. Na utaisikia Raila Amolo Odinga ametoa cash bail despite getting millions and millions of funding from people like Uhuru Kenyatta, who have stolen from this country, from thieves like Hassan Joho, the drug dealers. He's getting millions of money, but you'll never see akiwalipia cash bail. That is how the fake prophets work. That's how conmen work. Wanachukua yote, they take everything to themselves. Wewe ukitaka kununua gari kwa kanisa mnaambiwa unaenda unaombewa. Lakini pastor akitaka mnamchangia. It's the same thing here with Raila. If you want to prosper as a youth, raise by your own self. But for him, you must die for him so that he can negotiate. You know, this is the thing. Maybe you don't get it. Raila Amolo Odinga cannot be able to put government to table to negotiate without violence. He can't. He can't be able to put Ruto to the table, they sit down and have an engagement without bloodshed. It can't happen. Raila Amolo Odinga cannot have peaceful Maandamano, because who cares about peaceful Maandamano? Who cares that there's peaceful Maandamano? Nobody. So there must be some element of violence. There must be elements of bloodshed. There must be chaotic scenes and disorganization and dysfunctional of the economy. That's when Raila, now he pushes the administration to the corner and tells them, you see, if you're not going to sit and have a discussion, hii nchi itachomeka, economy itachomeka. The international community now weighs in and says, Maze, Kenya is losing it. People are dying. People are being shot. There's bloodshed everywhere. Then they give advisory messages to their citizens and tell them, avoid Kenya because blah, 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 blah. They tell their investors, go slow because we are not sure of this political turbulence. That's how he pushes these governments to the corner so that they sit down with him and bargain. But he's not going to bargain for you. He's not going to bargain for Unga to calm down. No. He's going to bargain how he's going to penetrate in this government. He's going to bargain, what is my space? What is my share? How am I going to loot? Isn't it Raila na bargain? Na wale watu wenye protect the drug dealers like Kakina Joho. He says, you see my drug dealers like Kakina Joho, don't arrest them. Achana na wao. Those are the things that Raila Amolo Odinga goes to negotiate. There's no day Raila Amolo Odinga will waste his time at ameketi chini anaongea atishusha unga 200. Does he care? If he doesn't care that you die and you are buried and that you are dying for him, Why should he care whether you have eaten or not? If he doesn't care that you've been arrested protesting for him, why should he care that unga is 200 shillings? Why should he care? If you've broken your leg ukiandamana huko umepigwa rungu ya mgongo ukavunjika hata mgongo, Raila Amolo Odinga will not contribute to your hospital bill. Why should he care? Now the funny thing is everybody that Raila Amolo Odinga has accused of having stolen his election wako na yeye. Martha Karua ndo alizima stima 2007. Those who remember, Martha Karua ndo alizima stima, kura zikaibiwa. Right now Martha Karua ndio running mate wa Raila Amolo Odinga. Huyo mwenye alita mwizi, mwenye aleta hiyo bloodshed yote ya 2007, mwenye alisema alimnyang'anya kiti. She is the running mate of Raila Amolo Odinga. Huyu Uhuru Kenyatta huyu alisema 2007 walicollaborate na Martha Karua wakamuibia kura. Akasema 2013 Uhuru Kenyatta alimuibia kura. Akasema 2017 Uhuru Kenyatta amemuibia kura. Saizi he is my brother. Saizi ndio wanasponsor maandamano pamoja. Saizi yeye ndio chama wa Azimio. Manze, Raila anatubeba aje ufala. Gideon not Gideon Moi, the late mzee Moi alisema amemuibia 1997. Kidogo kidogo hivi tukampata mpiga pale handshake, ametengeneza amekuwa Secretary General of KANU. And he started working with Moi until Moi nominated Uhuru Kenyatta to become to inherit his position as chairman. Then akatoroka, then akaenda akatengeneza coalition na Kibaki. The same Kibaki, he said that he stole his election. They started working together. They shook hands. So nani hapa hivi anachezewa? Si sisi wa Kenya. We are being maze jamaa anatuchezea tu kama something else, but at the end of the day Raila Amolo Odinga, what is in his mind? What is in his head is, how do I penetrate in this government? How do I have a handshake? How is my family going to benefit out of this government? How is my business going to prosper out of this government? How am I going to protect my buddies, my friends? Alafu anakutumia wewe kama choo. Na ile choo yenye anaweka uchafu juu na hata oshi hata flash. Because if you die, you will never see him. If you are injured, you will never see him. You will just suffer there with your family. And then even don't get it. Hao wezi wenye anatembea na wao, Uhuru alimuibia kura. Martha Karua alimuibia kura. Hao watu wenye anatembea na wao ni wezi wenye anasema walimuibia kura. Mbona hao wezi hao kuiba kura 2023? Why didn't they steal to his favor? Because these people are accused before. They know how to steal elections. They stole from him before. He has made us Kenyans to fight because of that. Mbona hao kumuibia kura 2023? They had everything. They had the police, they had intelligence, they had Cherera 4, they had 4 commissioners in IBC. They were controlling the Supreme Court because Uhuru made last minute appointments. Mbona hao kumuibia? Let us preach this gospel. That's why you're supposed to share this video, share it on Facebook, share it on TikTok, share it on WhatsApp, so that the message can go as far as wide. Watu wetu wachanuliwe, waambiwe bana Raila anawachezea na akiget kwa gava hata watetea. But before you do that, make sure you subscribe.